Welcome to Good Morning Football, everybody. We are presented by Rocket Mortgage. It's Friday. We've got highlights. Very excited about that. Welcome to our breakfast table. Inside Training Camp Live is still in full swing. No rear of our show. They kick off at 10 a.m. Eastern with Andrew Siciliano, James Jones there with the Raiders. We're at Lewis MJD with the Vikings. We've got lots of stars stopping by the show. Even today on our program, Nate Burleson, Peter Schrager, Kyle Brandt, myself, Kay Adams, and are you ready, my friend? Are you okay?
We got a shot sheet of a game. The last time we had one of these, Patrick Mahomes was doing the jump throw, trying to survive against the Bucs. We got Steelers, we got Cowboys, we got Hall of Fame weekend. Let's go to Canton, Ohio, my friends. Let's do it. We had a football game. There's a blue helmet to memorialize it. Here we go. Cowboys, Steelers. What happened out there in the field? Ooh, Peyton's going in. Will Ben be joining him down the road in a yellow jacket? We'll find out. Meanwhile, Edge and Hutch and Captain Crash, Cliff Harris and Cower and Lynch and Peyton, they're all there. They are looking on. Najee Harris, Nate's future Hall of Famer. Nate, you've been on the hype train for Najee. This is the 24th overall pick, and guys, he got work. He got action. Here we go, the carry. Look at this, Nate. Not bad.
Sound like Dan Campbell.
It does, and we'll get to Coach Campbell later, our Hall of Famer here, but look. Now you got a fake to him. Now Mason Rudolph, where's he going? He's checking it down. Nate, is this Burleson we're watching?
Yeah, check it down to him. The first time he carries the ball, he gets a first down. And then after he makes his progression, the quarterback can just dump it right off to him.
That's what I'm saying. And here's a bad man wearing that number 11. This ain't State College. Looks like a Penn Stater, but no. Look at this. Micah Parsons right off the bat. What do they say? Hashtag nose for the football, Peter. Look at that man right into his hands. He's got it.
Number 11. Are you getting used to it yet? Like
no.
Linebacker 11?
No, I'm not, actually. I don't know if I ever will. But we got more Micah Parsons. Mason Rudolph's going to go quick throw to Deontay Johnson. Watch number 11. He's going to give me that thing. There's a great replay of this. He doesn't just track him down. Watch the punch right here. Boom. He wants that ball bad. Cowboys fans, you are and should be excited. We got more Micah Parsons. Is he going to make another tackle? Ah, it reminds me of a wide receiver Roy Williams wearing that 11 for Dallas. What a time to be alive. Micah Parsons is great. Now, Chase Claypool, a little bit of a hashtag mixed bag. We saw him last year, a lot of touchdowns early, a lot of yards per catch. Now, look at this. He's got it. Uh-oh. He dropped it, and he's going to pay for it. This is one of those, boom. You're going to get hit anyway, Nate. You might as well catch it. Yep. That was Darian Thompson on the hit. Mason Rudolph throws a good deep ball. Claypool making up for it with a one-handed grab. This is awesome. Guys, welcome to Tackle Football. That's our first real bona fide highlight. He would lead. He goes into the tent. I think he's doing okay. Third quarter, though. Not a lot of scoring here. Peter, you said the Haskins hype train is off and running. That's former Washington football team first-round pick Dwayne Haskins. And he's got a completion. Not bad. All right, number 3. He's like, I got you. And we have, wait for it. 6 points. That is a touchdown. Kalen Balaj. Zeke looks on. Ben looks on. Look in the background. I think we get a quick. Yep, there's Juju with the seeds and the hair dye and the street clothes. 16-3.
Kyle,
yes.
Great job.
Thank you, everybody. It all is about Hall of Fame week. Yes, Adams.
How did it feel?
It felt great. It would feel even greater if you tag it with a little bit of sound. We got to look at some first-round picks last night. Let's hear what number 11, Micah Parsons, had to say about his first hashtag NFL action.
Honestly, I really wasn't that nervous. I was telling somebody I was like more nervous for my college games than I was this game. I don't know, maybe it's because I felt like, when you go against guys like CD, Zeke, and Tony in practice, it makes things a lot more easier when you come out here. So I felt very prepared and ready to play. Now I feel like I could just use those 2 series, build on, get ready to play the scrimmage on Saturday, and get ready to play next Friday too. So I know it's going to be a long year, and they're telling me to slow down, but I'm ready to go right now. You know what I mean?
Got his first taste of football. What do we think of our first taste of football as we know it in the 2021 preseason?
Absolutely loved it. I want to give credit to the young guys that were out there flying around, some of the early draft picks, even the guys that are trying to make their name in the preseason. I have to start off the show by saying great job, because those guys are fighting and every rep matters. But I found myself getting more and more excited when they took the shots of the players that we're going to watch in the regular season, the superstars. Even Dak Prescott doing an interview from Oxnard, I was just sitting back like, oh, man, I can't wait for that shoulder to heal up. I hope your ankle is good. He was talking to the guys on the panel at Fox, and he was answering the questions like Dak answers them. And I felt like he's excited to play, and I can't wait to see him and Zeke and the wide receivers. So as much as I can appreciate these young guys, it's the superstars I really want to see.
Yeah, the guys that were on the field, it was cool to see Najee Harris. It was cool to see Micah Parsons. Steelers fans for 3 weeks, and Aditi could tell us this inside and out, they've been saying, what's this offensive line going to look like? What's this offensive line going to look like? Mixed bag. Again, it's preseason, so it's hard. It wasn't Ben behind them, and there weren't some starters at wide receiver. But Najee Harris having the ball in his hands, I feel like the offense looked a little bit different. Matt Canada was doing some different things pre-snap, and they were making some moves. But Najee's the real deal. And to Nate's point, when they interview Ben Roethlisberger on the sideline, you could tell that he's fully healed. He feels better than he did last year. He said he thought he felt good last year with the elbow, but even better this year, knowing that he's another year removed of it. So Steelers offense, mixed bag last night. It's the preseason. Got a lot of Haskins, got a lot of Josh Dobbs down the stretch. But from what we saw from Najee in the offensive line, it looked improved from when we last saw him in the playoffs losing to Cleveland.
In our world and in what we do, one of the most important factors in all 32 teams is how's the Cowboys defense going to be this year.
Yes.
We talk about it, we hype it, we hope for it. Dan Quinn, new players, new rookies, and they popped a little bit. You know, they hit some pads. That moment with the Claypool drop and the hit, maybe that's something that can snowball, a little bit of attitude. Watch this. I mean, you go to Claypool, he's a great player, and then boom, that's Darian Thompson. He's a former New York Giant, a new Cowboy. That's great. The Parsons thing, the hitting thing, just it takes a little spark for this Cowboys defense to get an attitude. Remember, these guys are going to Tampa opening night. They will be going against Gronk and Mike Evans and Brady. We want this defensive unit for the Cowboys to matter. And last night they had some juice. Let's see if it can snowball.
I just thought the stars was so wild. We had President, CEO of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, David Baker, on the program earlier, and he was really driving home how special this year's class is. And then yesterday, you see Schrags. I mean, you can speak to better than me. Peyton Manning, Edrin, Cowher, Calvin Johnson down there. It's a really special class.
Yeah, and you had Aaron Andrews and Tom Rinaldi on both sidelines. And every drive, it was like, here's Donnie Shell, here's John Lynch, and they were just coming in and out. And Calvin Johnson was there. There was it 24 different people being inducted this weekend, and the ones that are living were all seemingly there. It was pretty cool to see all those stars in Canton, essentially Tom Benson Stadium, which is not an NFL. 25,000 people. It's pretty cool.
It's the 2021 class and the Centennial class being honored, so this weekend really going to be unlike any other that we've seen. Stay tuned and keep it here on NFL Network for more of that. Our next two guests are no strangers to the breakfast table. Brothers McCourty, Jason and Devin, joining us from their respective teams after this. This is Good Morning Football.